Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Jackass Retro. My name is Matt, and today is Sunday. So we have for you another What Sold video. Trying to do these twice a week. Sometimes it's not going to be twice a week. Sometimes we might change it up. In any case, I started doing these videos really to help others who are interested in selling postcards online. Kind of learn what things are selling for, get a sense of what themes and subjects are popular. Hopefully you enjoy this kind of content. If you do, please make sure you are subscribed. I do create other content that is not postcard related as well. You can find some links to other great postcard content down in the description. And this week we sold 39 postcards for a total of $361. And this is from Thursday up until now, which is 2:45 Pacific time out here in Bremerton, Washington, where I'm based. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what sold. Hey, there we go. All right, so first up, we have the Bandstand in the City Park, Clear Lake, Iowa. I have found that these Bandstand cards actually do pretty well. Of course, it's going to be, dependent on location, how well they do. But in general, putting Bandstand in your subject line, definitely, there are people who are searching for that. So this one here, Clear Lake, Iowa, I believe this came from a lot I picked up from just-in-time flipping, although I could be wrong. In any case, it did sell for $9.95 plus shipping. Here we have Yucca in Bloom, just a nice linen landscape postcard, Southern California. These sort of floral and flora landscape photos, California, Arizona, New Mexico, you see a lot of these sort of desert landscapes. They sell, they're not necessarily huge money. Popeye probably would put this in his quarter bin. Instead, I sold it for $2.95 plus shipping. Here we have the Hotel St. Francis in San Francisco, California. Pretty much every single San Francisco card, unless it's destroyed, I list. Hotels do pretty well. The Hotel St. Francis is a nice one. Sort of modern era, like I would say early chrome is my era classification on this one. It sold for also $2.95 plus shipping. Nice sort of roadside store. This is Tyron, North Carolina, the Valhalla Handweavers Shop. Got some cool cars outside. Definitely something you want to mention in the subject line when you can. It is unposted. This is just one of those unusual sort of quirky roadside things you're not going to see a ton of. Although, when I did the comps on this, there were some others out there. I put mine up at $3.95 plus shipping. It took around 2-3 months to sell. Here we have a Happy New Year 1910 John Winch postcard. Believe in the dark area. We can't really see it here, but it does have the John Winch signature. Definitely you want to keep an eye out for that, although not all winches are signed. This one's really pretty, and honestly, the New Year's cards have been doing quite well for me lately. This one, no idea where it came from. Let me take a look here. This is going to Maine, so this may have come from a collection I picked up from Justin as well. I honestly, I have no idea. In any case, it's very nice, really beautiful. 4-leaf clover for luck. We've got, I believe these are maybe azaleas. No. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe clover flower is what they're supposed to be. In any case, this one sold for $15.95 plus shipping. It is gilt. Hard to see it. These scans don't really pick up the gilt cards that great. Really cool Yorktown, Pennsylvania jailhouse, 1910s, divided back from the collection of Mr. Herbert Love. Again, this collection is definitely one of my best. It is my best pickup of 2020 or 2021 rather, up there with my best pickups of all time. It is just everything in it has been just amazing. This one here, anytime you got a prison, put it up. Took an offer on this one for $24 plus shipping. Pretty mundane one here, but just goes to show that the mundane sells too. Here we have Laguna Beach, California, Laguna Shores, oceanfront. Probably 1960, judging from these cars, maybe a little bit earlier than that. Hard to really tell, too sure based on the cars, but yeah, just look at this. Here's some apartments. Here's a house. Probably somebody collecting Laguna Shores. I have more than one of these listed. This is the first to sell for $3.56 plus shipping. St. Patrick's Day in the morning. This one here is just some people dancing. I don't know if this is, it could be a clap saddle. I couldn't identify it with any certainty. It does have the American art down here, but I don't know. The faces don't seem quite right for me. I don't know. I'm sure John will watch this and let us know in the comments. In any case, really nice card, sold for $14.95 plus shipping. There was enough examples of this out there as well that it was pretty easy to comp. All right, next two went to the same buyer. I purchased these right off of eBay in a large lot. I don't think I paid very much for it. I think $5 plus shipping for the lot, and there's probably like 40 of them in there. They're all of them were 80s Baltimore Orioles team issued postcards. So we have Bob Bonner here, right there, and the other one is Jeff Snyder. So these two sold for a total of $3.90 plus shipping, and I have a whole bunch more of them to sell. I think this probably paid for the whole lot, honestly. This one's for the Gipper. Here's Ronald Reagan, the Gipper, in a cowboy hat, looking all happy. Probably has no idea where he is in that picture. Sold for a total of $2.95 plus shipping. Here we have a nice large letter greeting, Yellowstone Park. Really colorful, very bright colors. Really like this one, unposted. I typically put these up at $2.95, $3.95, $4.95, depending on how common I sort of see it in my comparative pricing. So this one went for $4.95 plus shipping. Nice Kurt-type linen. Next up, this is the Washington Hotel in Panama. 1928, we know from the postmark here. Really cool sort of postal history item. There's a whole bunch of, I honestly, I don't know enough about the stamps, the postmarks. This could be something really great. I don't know. In any case, it did sell, I'm sure, probably for the postmarks because the subject itself is not terribly remarkable. $2.95 plus shipping. Here we have the Royal Albion Hotel in Brighton, UK, England. Nice real photo postcard. We got a really nice on-the-nose postmark up in the right here. Almost on the nose, not quite on the nose, but close. This one here sold for $5.95 plus shipping. I mean, there's a lot to look at here. We got buses, we got people, we got a car, got the hotel. So somebody who maybe has an attachment to this hotel. Here we have my backyard, Mount Rainier National Park, boating on Reflection Lake. Did a zoom in on this one right there. It's not really a zoom in, but it's gets the focus on the mountain and the boat, right? white border, so 1920s up until, early 19 teens, really into the 1930s. Took an offer on this one, $10 plus shipping. Quite happy with that. Here we have the Charleston, West Virginia, Roanoke County Courthouse. This one came from a collection of real photo courthouses that I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace in the summer of 2020. Really nice. This collection, I paid $600 for the collection. Been selling these off with good regularity. Usually you see about one of these pop up every week. This one here sold for $28.76 plus shipping. Here we have the Seattle Art Museum before it was moved from to its location in downtown Seattle. Up until right around the late 1980s, it was in Volunteer Park in Seattle, and that is what we see here. So this is the Art Museum in Volunteer Park, Seattle. I sort of had to price this one to sell. There's a lot of them out there. I would have loved to get more for it, but it really just wasn't there. I had it up at $4.95, and I sent out an offer. Somebody snagged it for $3.96 plus shipping. Here we have Medford, Oregon, Merrick's Motor Inn. It's a multi-view of a motel. There we go. 3 views. That's what I think makes it kind of interesting. It's a modern era sort of, it's chromatic printing process. So it's more of like a modern printing. Could be older, could be white border era. Hard to really tell. In any case, I have 5 more of these. And this one sold for $4.95 plus shipping. Here we have the Army Post in Des Moines, Iowa. There's a Des Moines here in Washington State, and I don't know if there's the same sort of debate in Iowa as there is here in the Northwest, but there's an argument always of whether it's Des Moines, Des Moines, Des Moineses, or Des Moines, or any other combinations of pronunciations. I say Des Moines, and I believe that's correct. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, as I'm sure you all will. Here we go. $1.95 plus shipping. Really common card, priced accordingly. There we go. Next up, really cool chrome. Main Street view, nice Coca-Cola sign, Columbia, South Carolina. This sounds familiar. I think Popeye had almost the same card in a different place in South. He had Columbia, South Carolina, Coca-Cola sign, car. Weird. I swear I just watched that video this morning. But anyways, we got some cool cars here. We got the Coca-Cola sign. We got a bunch of other signs. Got some buildings. We got a Kimball's. Look at that. There's all kinds of stuff. So probably 1940s, early chrome. Hey, Cameron, you were asking about the rounded edge postcards. Well, looky here. Here's one rounded edge. Doesn't seem to matter. I list them all the same. $4.95 plus shipping. Next up, we've got the Nissen building. I believe that's the right pronunciation. Maybe I'm wrong. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Nice unposted linen postcard. This one came from the Asheville Postcard Company. This came from a lot I purchased right off of eBay. $2.95 plus shipping. Buildings. Always buildings. They'll always sell. Hey, remember when it was funny to fat shame? Well, here we go. If you're broad-minded, things are shaping up in a big way. There we go. This actually came from that same collection, Asheville Postcard Company. Sold for $6.95 plus shipping. I sort of have a standard price on most linen postcards at that price point, $6.95 plus shipping, and it seemed to be working pretty well for me. Next up, boating on the Milwaukee River, 1909, divided back postcard. Just some people in a canoe on a river. Not a lot to say about this one. $2.95 plus shipping, but again, the mundane often sells just as much as the interesting. Here we have Arizona Advanced Domino, the 7th is the name of the cow. Or the 8th, my mistake. A blue ribbon bowl of FC Kimball's. So we've kind of got the map. I've seen a number of other similar cards to this without necessarily this cow. The old time steer horns, now but a memory. Aw, he's dead. Anyways, linen postcard sold for $10.95 plus shipping. I have another one to sell. Avenue and Bonaventure Cemetery, Savannah, Georgia, cemeteries, graveyards, all of that. Very good content to list and sell. Love the Spanish moss. I think I mentioned in another video recently that there's a lot of Spanish moss postcards have been doing really well for me lately. I don't know if there's, a bunch of people out there collecting them or what, but just something to think about. You never know. $5.91 plus shipping. And just a real pretty one. Don't know if somebody bought it from the moss or the graveyard. Here we have the Liberty statue in the Capitol building, Washington, D.C. Really nice. Love this image. I've sold this card a couple of times before. It usually sells. This one did for $5.06 plus shipping on an offer sent to watchers. If you're new here and you're noticing that, hey, why is everything like 506 and 507, 517 and 591 and 603 and 662 and other random numbers? Usually it's because I am constantly sending out offers to watchers. Anytime I have offers available, I send them out. Sometimes it's 5%, sometimes it's 10%, sometimes it's 15%, sometimes it's 20%. For me, on a card that I've priced, whether I'm selling it at full price, 15% off, 10% off, 5% off, if the order converts, especially on an under $10 card, I'm happy. So if it's under $10, I don't care if they buy, if it's less than $1, if it's less $2, if it sells, it sells. It all adds up in the end. So moving on. Here, these next two cards went to the same customer. So we have the Governor's Mansion in Oklahoma City. Obviously, we've got some boxing and staining and goop and gunk here. We also sold to the same customer the First Lutheran Church in Oklahoma City. So a couple of different postcards here. Both of them linen, both of them Oklahoma City. One of them a church, another one a mansion. Grand total on this is $5.17 plus shipping. Disneyland always sells, and this one did. Had this up for $19.95. It's been up for a little while. Took an offer on it. This is the Chicken of the Sea. Pirate ship, Chicken of the Sea. Correct. Yep, that's the one. And unposted, D9. You can always use this number to look up your Disneyland postcards if you can see it, if the stamp isn't covering it up. There are some Chicken of the Sea postcards that are worth quite a bit. Before I reviewed the offer on this one, I did a quick comparison pricing on what's sold for this particular image. Two had sold in the $4 to $7 range. One of them sold for $15. The offer was for $12. I would rather, again, convert the sale, make sure that they are buying it rather than, counter offer and risk losing it. So $12, I'm kind of middle of the road on my price, and I'm more than happy with that. So there we go. Next, we've got another building. Looks very similar to some of the other buildings we've seen in this very video, but this is the William Penn Hotel on 6th Avenue and Oliver Avenue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Really nice, 1910, again from the collection of Mr. Herbert Love. Thank you, Mr. Love. And price on this one, $4.95 plus shipping. Oops. Tinkerbell. Really cool. Man, I can't believe this one took so long to sell. This is probably one of the first Disneyland cards I ever picked, or listed, rather. Obviously, it does have some condition issues, as we can see on the back. Able to look it up. It's not rare, unfortunately, but still, come on. Really nice card. Who doesn't like Tinkerbell? This one is sold for full price, $7.95 plus shipping. Here we have Gold Ray Dam in Grants Pass, Oregon. Unposted, unused. I believe that's Mount Hood off in the distance. Nope, actually that's probably Shasta off in the distance, right? Yep, probably Shasta. Yeah, bridges, dams, all that stuff. This one sold for my full asking price, $19.95 plus shipping. I mean, railroad bridge, dam, Shasta, kind of all. We got a cool butte. Got a butte. That butte sure is a butte. Next up. All right. Maybe underpriced this one. This is Orcas Island, Washington. Kind of my neck of the woods here. It's just the beach, right? There's a couple of houses look like on this little isthmus here. It sold really fast. I listed it this morning and it sold today for $14.95. There's not a lot of Orcas Island postcards out there, so probably reason why it sold very quickly. I just didn't think it was a terribly remarkable view. So I probably underpriced it, but maybe not. Maybe somebody just like, I don't have this one, and they snagged it at $15. So there you go. Here we have Lake Chabot in San Leandro, California. Somebody sent me an offer on this one for how did this one get here? I think we're out of order. Yep. Sent me an offer on this one for $15.75. I actually didn't have an offer option on this one, but they sent me a message and were extremely respectful about it. So I took their offer. $15.75 plus shipping. Got a Disney World here. This one is Walt Disney World's Country Bear Jamboree. That's Big Al. Yeah, a deep voice like that. And it talk real slow. There we go. Big Al. $4.95 plus shipping. This is Lehigh Canal and Crane Iron Furnace. I'm going to try this again. Lehigh Canal, Crane, and Iron Furnace in Katsukwa, PA. Katsukwa? PA. It's a black and white chrome postcard, so it's modern era. Not in super old, but made by Canal Products, probably, advertising maybe. Sold for $6.95 plus shipping. Oops. There we go. An attractive bungalow with semi-tropical surroundings in Southern California. You've been watching along. I've said it. These California bungalows do pretty well for me. Bungalows, ranch houses, you name it. Gardens. There are definitely some collectors out there. This is probably out of Popeye's quarter bin. Look at that, 25 cents. I got $5.95 plus shipping. And it is an attractive bungalow. It's quite attractive. This one listed this morning, sold today, Wilshire Boulevard, busy shopping center looking east from Western in Los Angeles, California. Listed it up at $14.95. It is posted, and it sold almost immediately for $14.95. Did I underprice it? I don't think so, but maybe. It sold very, very quickly. I like how we can see the back of a billboard. And yeah, still totally happy with that. Came from a recent buy from my local collector friend. Moving on, we have the new Florida Hotel in Lakeland, Florida. Really cool sort of lettering on the building. Just an attractive card, I think. So there we go. New Florida Hotel is Lakeland, Florida's finest hotel. So unposted linen postcard, and this one sold for $3.95 plus shipping. And that, folks, is that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions, comments, please leave those down below. If it's your first time here, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I try to put out at least, when I can, 2 postcard videos a week. And I do go live just about 5-6 days a week doing packing and shipping. So if you want to come in, ask questions live about postcards, or to see some of the other things that I sell, make sure you hit that bell notification button and you'll know whenever I go live. Thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.